entire air brake test. So, how I say it, again, it doesn't have to be necessarily verbatim. I encourage everybody to find their own verbiage and things like that. As long as you get all the required points, you'll be good. Alright, so when you guys are ready.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm already being recorded.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
put this on my YouTube.
Woohoo! Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, turn the key to the right accessory, and then you're going to look on the dash, make sure the ABS light comes on and goes off, which it did. The next thing you're going to test is your neutral safety switch. You're going to put the gear shift in any gear other than neutral and attempt to start the bus. The bus should not start. It means your neutral safety switch is working properly. You're going to put the gear shift back into neutral, and you're going to perform what's called a safe start. From here, you're going to test your parking brake. So with the brake applied, pulled, you're going to put the gear shift in drive, and you're going to bring your RPMs up to between 1,000 to 1,200. The bus should not move. The bus did not move. From here, we're going to go into our 5-mile-an-hour pull-up. We're going to release our parking brake. The gear shift is still in drive. We're going to pull forward up to 5 miles per hour. We're going to press the service brake. We're making sure that our steering wheel does not pull left or right and that the bus comes to a complete stop. Hold on. Now when we do this, it's not going to be jack on the brakes and put everyone through the windshield. It's a controlled stop. So, the steering wheel did not pull left or right. The bus came to a complete stop. I'm going to re-secure my bus, turn my wheel all the way to the left, and now I'm going to watch my air tanks, and I'm going to wait for my governor to cut out between 120 and 125 psi. So, my governor cut out at 125 psi. I'm now going to turn my bus off. Taking the key with me, I'm going to shock my right front tire. Now, when you get your chocks, you're going to walk out of the bus first, and then you're going to turn around and then grab your chocks. You're not going to grab your chocks and stumble off the bus with the chocks in your hand. And then when you place these, don't jam it right up to the tire. Just leave, put them there, but leave some space. So we'll come in. You'll turn the key to the right accessory and release the parking brake. Now we chalked the right front tire so that we could do that. So as soon as you come back inside, turn the key to the right, release the parking brake, and you're going to wait for all of your gauges to settle and everything to stop moving. Once that happens, we're going to go into the next step, which is our applied leak test. So you are going to press and hold your service brake, wait for the needle to stop moving. Once it stops, you're going to time for 1 minute. You should see no loss of air greater than 3 psi in that 1 minute. So you'll have either a watch, you can use your phone, whatever the deal is. You'll time for a minute, watching both needles.
Can we use our phones when we're getting tested?
Yes. So you'll watch, you'll go through the minute. Once the minute is up, you'll say no additional loss, there was no air loss, anything like that. The next step is the low air pressure warning light and buzzer. You're going to pump the brakes down to between 60 and 70 psi, and the light and alarm should come on. Now when you're doing this, accuracy is everything. I don't want you to sit there and press the brake down until everything comes on and then you say, okay, great. So I want you to know exactly when it comes on. So you'll watch the needle drop, and as soon as it goes to stop, hit the brake again. So bam, low air pressure warning light and buzzer came on at 70 psi. Now going to test my emergency spring brake. Going to continue pumping down the brakes to between 20 and 40 psi. My parking brake handle should pop out. Now this, same thing. Spring brake engaged at 30 psi. This concludes my air brake test. I'm now going to restart the bus and recover my system. Permission to assist. The evaluator will say yes, and that'll be it. So that is your air brake test. And now when you assist, just hit the gas, bring it up to about 1200 RPMs. Somewhere about right there. No higher than that. What they don't want to hear is this. They don't want to hear that. So 1200, and then you're good to go. But that's the air brake test.
Okay.
So
doesn't seem too bad.
It's
Watching
not.
it being done.
Music is my thing. I love music. I tell everybody to try to find a rhythm, cadence, whatever you want to call it, and stick with it. And think about, so what I tell people to do is think about a calming song, something that you listen to when you kind of want to zen out. And think about it, and think about the tempo of that song. And once you find it, stick with that tempo. And if you feel yourself going faster because you're getting nervous, well, slow it down. Anytime you feel yourself getting nervous, slow down. Even if you have to stop, and then look, and then start again. There's none of this is timed.
Okay.
So find your cadence. And then as you go through, so in your head, you're thinking about your song, and instead of singing the lyrics, you're telling me about the air brake. And then you keep it, and that rhythm, and that's where you stay. For everything you do on this bus, that's what you'll do. And then you find your baseline, and once you're there, you don't leave it. And if you feel yourself getting, slow down. That's not how the song goes. Go, okay, good, then fix it. And that's it.